Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon. Today I will present about the study of the impact of online class standard record system on student sensitivity and perception at PMJ. Okay, so based on the background is a student attendance record is still being recorded by manually using a piece of paper at a class at a pen. Okay, or now using a system which need to call the student one by one during either face-to-face class or online classes. Okay, if they are like 30 to 40 student, the lecturer need to call each of the student name, which take time like 10 to 15 minutes every time. Okay, so this is proof of online attendance record, okay, that needed, okay, from our internal manual. Okay, means that it need to be kept, okay, for online class. Okay, so from that I did do an innovation project, okay, e-hadid FHPA to automate the attendance record by letting the student to key in their attendance record by themselves every time class is conducted. So but from the innovation project, okay, the record that result, okay, from the some students do not record their attendance as per instructed. Also, some students record their attendance earlier than the time of class or at the end of the class, the day when the class has ended. Mean it's not at the time the class is running. There is a case where students who attend the online class do not record their attendance for several times, okay, because they forgot. Okay, this student intend to study the perception of students toward the attendance record system. Researcher also want to investigate the concern of students' responsibility, honesty, and integrity in using the attendance record system. So this is the research objective. For the first one is to investigate student sensitivity toward attendance record. Okay, the second to investigate student perception toward attendance record method that been used, which is a website. The third is to investigate student perception toward online attendance record system implemented. Okay, which is HPA, e-hadid, FHPA. Okay, for the research certificate is important for the institution in order to give up guidance about student readiness and preparation in using a system for recording attendance during classes. Analyzing the student sensitivity and perception toward online class attendance record implemented, researcher able to identify student readiness to embrace the usage of system in recording and attendance. Able to benefit also other researcher or individual who want to get an information related with the impact of online class attendance system on students. Okay, this is the research scope. Okay, so the research only relate with student sensitivity on attendance record, on the attendance record method, this website, and an attendance record system implemented at JTMK PMJ. Okay, students from networking track were registered for session 1, okay, 2021 and 2022 at JTMK PMJ. Okay, study was conducted quantitatively through data collected based on a questionnaire given to the student as a respondent. So, the questionnaire was given using a Google form. So, based from my searching of literature review, okay, so today learning environment is different from traditional classroom situation. Means student mostly comes into digital. Okay, so it sometimes have an effect on the student motivation, satisfaction, and interaction. Okay, according to student conducted by Ijaz Ali, okay, example for non-manual attendance is using any technology or system to automate the record of student attendance. Okay, so for the innovation, uses a free and open source technology. But the real advantage of manual attendance recording are a loss or a damage of attendance record. With the benefit of digital technology, it will be more useful to integrate software-based system to facilitate the process of recording a student attendance. The using of information system and computer technology is important to facilitate the instructor to supervise student attendance in real time. This can help educator and institution to monitor the progress of student attendance level more efficiently. Okay, for the research methodology, the sample is from 80 students from networking track at PMJ during session 1, 2021-2022. Okay, descriptive method with questionnaire were used as survey instrument. Okay, the questionnaire was adapted from Alif Alif and Muhammad Fadli at Dawn. Part A is containing respondent information. Part B containing level of respondent sensitivity toward attendance record. Part C containing respondent perception toward attendance record method, and Part D containing respondent perception toward attendance record system implemented. For the research instrument, for the purpose of interpretation, the questionnaire with Likert scale are used, where scale 1 is for strongly disagree, scale 2 for disagree, scale 3 for not sure, scale 4 for agree, and scale 5 for strongly agree. For data collected from the questionnaire is analyzed based on the mean score and also the deviation standard. If the range of mean score is high, it indicates the high level of the research tendency. If low, the mean score is low, it indicates the low level of research tendency. This finding interpretation of mean score is based on schedule adapted for Landau. So this is the table of the based on the analysis of student sensitivity toward attendance record. Okay, you can see this is the percentage, okay, of the Likert scale, mean value, deviation standard. This is the item. Okay, this is the graph, okay, from the student sensitivity toward attendance record. So overall, it can be summarized that level of knowledge for the importance of student attendance record in class referring to item 1 has the highest mean score with a value of 4.57. Meanwhile, the level of integrity in recording attendance in class referring to item 2 has the lowest mean score with a value of 4.32. For both level of honesty and responsibility in recording attendance in class referring to item 3 and item 4 has a mean score value of 4.43 and 4.37. Overall, students have a high sensitivity tendency toward the importance of class and record with overall mean score of 4.42. Overall, it's a high, very high mean score. Alright, this is the table for the from the questionnaire analysis of student perception toward attendance record method. Okay, so this is the percentage of the Likert scale, mean value, and deviation standard. This is the question, this number of question. Okay, continue. Okay, this is the graph, okay, from the student perception to attendance record method. So from the graph and the table, it can be summarized that the manual record and paper method has the lowest mean score with a value of 3.15. QR code scan system method has the second lowest mean score with a value of 3.71, and system record in mobile application has a mean score of 4.03. Meanwhile, the system record on website method has the highest mean score with a value of 4.23 and deviation standard value of 0.8893. Referring to item 2, most students agree that method of student taking record implemented facilitate student with a mean score of 4.16 and a deviation standard value of 0.7866. Most of students agree that the record taking system implemented is user-friendly for students referring to item 3 with a mean score of 4.43 and a deviation standard of 0.633. Overall, students have a high appropriacy toward class attendance record method using a website implemented. So this is the finding analysis table for the last area, which is student perception toward online attendance class record system implemented. Okay, continue. Okay, this is the graph. Okay, so by right from the summary, most students agree that the information in the system used can provide knowledge regarding student attendance record referring to item 1 with a mean score of 4.28. Students also agree that system implemented help to record attendance in the classroom with ease referring to item 2 with a mean score of 4.33. Item 4A has a score p-value of 4.10, with majority of students agree that it takes less than a minute to fill in the online student attendance record in the system. Mainly, students have a high perception tendency towards class attendance record system implemented, with majority of respondents recommended the usage of the attendance system in a class with a mean score value of 4.31. So in conclusion, overall the impact in all three areas, which are students' sensitivity on the attendance record, on the attendance record method using a website, and a attendance record system implemented, are all high. It also shows that students at PMG are ready and well prepared to use the class attendance record system for online classes in their daily routine. Student level of integrity and responsibility in filling the attendance record are also high, with means student aware with the importance of attendance record in the class. In a conclusion, an online attendance record system should be able to replace traditional method of paper attendance record without any problem. However, even though the student perception on the attendance record system implemented is high, the system still have a large room for improvement. In future, the researcher plans to implement the keyword of the day or implement a question of the day to be answered during each time the online class conducted before the class attendance is being filled in by the student. This will guarantee that students do attend the online class and listen to the lecture during class. It also will confirm that every student who attend the class will submit the attendance record on time, because the student need to submit the answer for keyword or a question during classes. Other than that, if in the future there is a new free and open source technology related with database are open for public to be used with zero cost of money, this kind of technology should be integrated into the attendance system so that the result recorded able to be searched by student name or date more efficiently. So this is the reference that I use. Okay, it's 9 reference. Question and answer. That's all. Thank you very much.